Hey guys, so today I'm gonna react to Jasmine Crockett video about her basically calling Donald Trump a piece of shit due to him getting away with committing multiple crimes, not just against the Supreme Court, like ignoring the courts, but also completely against the Constitution, such as not providing due process for all the immigrants they arrested, and they were not just undocumented immigrants; a lot of them were legal documented immigrants. So let's see. Let me make sure I put in 1080p. Oh, they only has 720p. That's fine.
Listen, Donald Trump is a piece of shit. Okay, we know that. Yes, yes. He is. He is.
She's right.
He is. But in a functioning democracy, he still would not be able to get away with this. But he's been able to get away with this because the House Republicans are complicit. He's been able to get away with this because Senate Republicans are complicit. But most importantly,
I agree with her. All those Republicans in Congress and state legislatures and governors are complicit with allowing Trump to get away with everything and working with him to keep achieving his goals of Project 2025.
the courts, especially the Supreme Court, is complicit.
She is right. Because the U.S. Justice members, at least 6 out of the 9 U.S. Supreme Court Justice members, they have completely ignored multiple precedents that were already completed and implemented by the U.S. Supreme Court, and they just completely go against the Constitution itself and actual laws just to bend over for Trump. Again, people can say whatever they want, but it doesn't make sense to me. The U.S. Supreme Court should not be following the orders of the president. That's not the job. The job is to comprehend the Constitution, interpret the Constitution, make sure that current laws match the Constitution, not just allow Trump to get away with everything. It demonstrates that everything's compromised. Every branch of government, executive branch, legislative branch, and judicial branch are all compromised. And that's a big issue. They're all complicit with Trump achieving the goals of Project 2025. And the very fact that not many people are nervous, worried, scared about this, and some people are cheering for this, is very sad and also problematic. It demonstrates the lack of understanding how what Trump is doing is extremely dangerous and bad, and demonstrates that the president is above the law, literally above the Constitution itself, and the president not supposed to be. And I don't see all these uh, people who are so about the Constitution going after Trump, like all these hardcore Republicans who claim that the Constitution should be followed to the T. I don't see most of them doing anything and talking about Trump. Most of the people talking about the negatives of Trump and what he's been doing that been destroying many lives and how he's doing so much against the Constitution and violating the laws, even local state laws, federal laws. Obviously, the Constitution itself is the law of the land. And every time I see people doing this, they the Democrats. Generally they're part of the Democratic Party or the Democrats or the Democrat socialists like me, or they are from a third party like the Green Party, things like that. But I barely see anyone from the Republican Party really working with the Democrats for the most part. At least 95% of them are not doing crap to assist the actions of trying to impeach Trump or anything. Republicans in Congress who represent the country, not just Republicans, not just Republican voters, but the entire country, are not doing that. Trump thinks he only represents Republicans when he does not. He's a president. The president represents the entire country, regardless of what party you're affiliated with. If you're affiliated with any party, you don't have to be. The president represents you. That's how it should be, and this is a big problem. This is why I'm trying also getting more into politics and figure out a way, at least at the local level. That's where I'm gonna start from, because I think it's really a problematic situation.
so I think one of the places that we have to start is we are absolute. They are the highest court in the land, and they have no ethics guardrails. Now you go down to the lower courts, and they do. How much?
Exactly. I have, as a state government employee, I have to follow many ethics procedures, policies at the state and federal level. And if I don't, even for my things, I can get in serious trouble. And yet, Trump doesn't have to. And his entire administration gets away with it. ICE agents get away with committing so much violation of the Constitution. It doesn't make sense.
Sense does that make? When we know that they're taking money, we trail. And they refuse to put guardrails on themselves, so it's time for us to do it for them.
You know what? She's right. You can say whatever they want about Jasmine, claim that she's not there for the people in Texas, but honestly, she's doing much more than Ted Cruz, who's a senator. Okay, Ted Cruz is a senator of Texas. He's a senator of Congress from Texas. And every time some horrible thing happens to Texans, natural disasters or ice raids and stuff, he never really does anything to stop it. When natural disasters hit Texas, Ted Cruz goes to Cancun, Mexico, to have a vacation instead of staying in the state to protect and assist his people. I'm not saying for him to jump and go in and be a national guard wannabe. No, he can delegate the work. He can get national guards to help. He can get assistance from the federal government, do whatever he needs to do, uh, just to get this resolved. And he doesn't do anything. And it's not just him. Governor Greg Abbott also doesn't do anything in Texas. The freaking governor doesn't do anything. He can use the national guards. A lot of these Republican governors have refused all types of federal funding because it was from a Democrat president, Democrat Congress, or more control because it was a bill that was created by Democrats. They refused the assistance, even though it would help the people, because it would give brownie points to Democrats. Why does that matter? Your role as a politician should be to represent the people. It doesn't freaking matter if the support or the bill is coming from a Democrat or is sponsored by Democrats or sponsored by Republicans. If it helps people, who cares which party is writing the bill? And that's the problem. We are in a situation with a political climate that this political climate is all about me, very selfish, and they don't care about the people, the average folks. And that's an issue for me. And it's sad, and it shouldn't be this way. I'm flabbergasted how things are in the U.S. government. Not because I'm so surprised at what Trump is doing. It's more how he does it so like without hiding it right in front of you. And you had these Republicans who really showed the true colors. That you think they would, join forces with Democrats, regardless what party you are. If you're a Democrat or not, if you're Green Party, it doesn't matter. You could be part of the third party. They don't, because they support what Trump is doing. They support his wannabe dictatorship style. They want him to be a dictator so they could be the next dictator. Doesn't make sense. This doesn't help people. This is really bad. But let me know what you guys think in the comment section. If you agree with me and Jasmine, if you think Trump is a piece of shit or not. And if you don't think so, let me know why too. We got a debate. If you do, we can talk about it. But if you like this video, like and subscribe. You watch this TikTok files on TikTok and you can support us on Patreon as per usual. All right, guys, have a good day.